Good morning, guys. This is Dalen with Porsche Oklahoma City, and today we'll be talking about our 2025 Classic Restoration Challenge build. One of the first things that I want to talk about is going to be the dry ice blasting that we performed on this vehicle. The dry ice blasting was an amazing idea, and it did phenomenally in terms of cleaning the dirt off of the powertrain and off of the chassis.
Have you ever heard of cleaning your classic Porsche with dry ice?
This is dry ice blasting. We shoot solid CO2 pellets at a high speed, and when they hit the surface, they sublimate, turning instantly into gas. That rapid expansion lifts off dirt, grease, and even surface rust, all without damaging paint, metal, or wiring. It's non-abrasive, no water, no chemicals, just factory fresh metal underneath.
Other things I want to talk about are just going to be like the removal and reinstallation of the interior and the cleaning of each panels and the carpets, and replacing even things like the screws in the interior. Another thing would be the refinishing of our Fuchs wheels here. We did go ahead and remove the engine and transmission, split the transmission, did a couple of clutch upgrade, and we cleaned the engine and transmission, but also we did a tune-up and we did some leak prevention in terms of gaskets and things like, distributors, cap, rotor, spark plugs, things like that. We also did a light exterior polish on this vehicle as well. We thought the paint on it was pretty exceptional for what it was. We didn't really want to go into that realm with this vehicle. In the interior, we installed the Porsche Classic radio unit. When we had the engine and trans out, we did also replace all of the fuel lines throughout the body and up through to even the fuel filter. One of the other things that kind of helped to the exterior look of this vehicle was we replaced the windshield and windshield seal. The original windshield just had a lot of rock chips on it, and it was kind of hard to see if you were in the driver's seat. One thing that we did to help the driving experience of this vehicle was we went ahead and replaced the stock tie rods out with turbo style tie rods, just to help the steering feel a lot better when you're driving this vehicle. Things like brakes, we went ahead and we did upgraded brake rotors. We did drilled and slotted, as well as new pads in it. We did brake flush as well, just to bring back the braking performance of this vehicle. We did some shifter component upgrades as well to just help with the forward and backward motion of shifting. That way it didn't really have a long throw. Other things we did were we replaced the fog light lenses, we replaced the tail light lenses and the lens seals. We pulled the whole tail light housings out and cleaned them. They were very dirty. As you know, up here in Oklahoma, we have a lot of red dirt, and that was all over this vehicle. We did go ahead and replace the engine mounts as well. The engine mounts were in bad shape before, so we did definitely know that we had to replace those as soon as possible. Once we got the engine back in the vehicle and the interior back in it, and we were going for some of our first startups and first test runs, we started to notice that the starter was sticking. Sticking as in cranking the car over when it was not engaged to be cranking the car over. So we did go ahead and replace that starter. That was one of our challenges we had to overcome when we were doing some of our test driving at first. All right, guys, that's going to be a wrap on our 1988 911 Carrera for our 2025 Porsche Restoration Challenge build. Thank you, and be sure to tune in next time.